If you're planning a quick trip to Cabo anytime in the future, then this is the video for you. Hi, I'm Lynn.
Hi, I'm Joyce.
And welcome to our channel,
Gen X Quench.
We recently got back from a quick 3-day trip to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and want to share some of the highlights of that trip with you. As always, if you like this video, then definitely like, share, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
All right, and we took off from Houston, Texas, because we were visiting family during Thanksgiving, so this is our direct flight into Cabo.
And one of the things about flying into Cabo is that there's many nonstop flights from the US, but we prearranged our airport travel because using an Uber to pick you up at the airport, do it at your own risk. I think there's relationships with the taxis that prohibit Uber pickups from the airport. So we prearranged, which was a wonderful thing because our driver recommended this spot, Taqueria el Paisa, for lunch, and it was a great recommendation.
Very good.
Yes,
we were full afterwards.
Right, we had dropped our bags off because our room wasn't ready. We couldn't check in. And this spot is on the main strip going into Cabo. And it's a cute little spot, open air, but covered. And you know, this is kind of like, instead of like the chips and salsa, you really get like a couple of pieces of tortilla and salsa, and they actually had cucumbers on the plate. But this was the show, and this was the star, was this marinated pork taco.
My man was cutting this pork up like Zorro with a sword. He had his machete, and he was cutting a thin slice of pork with the pineapple on top. You'll see there too. He was very skilled. This was like Cirque du Soleil.
And the pork taco was so good. So I actually had 2 of them. And that was one of the highlights of our meals as far as that $3 and change taco from that restaurant. Now, we did something different at this trip. You know, a lot of times we stay in a hotel or we stay at a resort, but this time we chose a 2-bedroom condo at Airbnb at the Montemar luxury residences. Yes. One, we wanted to stay in town and be able to walk to the places that we needed to walk to as far as the restaurants and the activities. And this was about a 10-minute walk from the marina, so it was very convenient. And you can see that it was very spacious. So it was just Jice and I, but this condo was 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. It had a full-size washer dryer, fully equipped kitchen, and really opened our eyes to maybe looking into Airbnbs more when we travel, because Jice and I, we're off sync. We're, you know, he's an early morning person.
Yes.
I like to sleep in. So it was nice that, you know, when he got up early in the morning, there was a separate bathroom, so he wasn't turning on the lights. There was the living room, so he could...
Definitely, I would go lay on the sofa in the morning or go sit out on the patio and just look at the beautiful view. So it was very nice. Right.
And the pricing was, you know, for a quick 3-day trip, it was quite affordable.
Yes.
I mean, if you really look the Airbnb route, there are Airbnbs in Cabo at the time that we were booking that were less than $100 all the way up, $100 a night all the way up. And this definitely was, for the value that we got, was a great deal compared to staying at a resort that might have been 30 minutes away, and we would have had to take Ubers for everything. And we still felt like we were on vacation, even though that wasn't really the intent of the trip. But, you know, hey, look at that view.
The view was awesome.
Right. We had views of the city plus views of the water, and Cabo is a port city. So
we could see the cruise line ships coming in as they would either come in or depart. So it was very nice.
Right. And we still had access to the pool below, and this was on the 4th floor, and there's a fire pit, a pool, and a hot tub on this level, along with a gym and a little market.
And we got several lounge chairs with the umbrellas as well.
So very comfortable, very cozy. But one thing we do want to warn about, that this, you can tell from the views, this was up on a hill. So if you have any type of mobility issues, this might not have been the spot for you, because we had to walk from the street to the base level of this building, And actually, our unit was on the 6th floor.
Right.
And the condo building has an elevator, which you'll see a quick little shot of it in this clip. But the second day we were there, the elevator stopped working.
Out of service.
Right, because I think they're working on the second elevator, and that took down the first one, and so it was no fun climbing those 6 flights.
Yes.
So, but here's the view at night. But again, getting an Airbnb, cheat code for travel. Not always have to go with the hotel or the resort.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
And it wasn't that noisy either.
No, not too bad once you got inside. Now, you could hear some of the noise from the street below when there was music or activities, but all in all, it was a very quiet resort location and not very noisy, and not a very large place either as far as a lot of units.
Right. You can see a cruise ship in the marina there.
Right. So the next morning.
Yes, we went to Cabo Coffee. Very short walk from our Airbnb.
Right.
And tried out the coffee. I think I had a mocha. And did we eat the food here? I'm trying to remember.
No, we didn't. You had a mocha and I had a tea.
Yes, that's right.
But it was a little charming spot. There was a couple of places to sit outside. And we really just wanted to go there for the beverages, but
they brought the food when we were there.
Right, they brought in their pastries, and actually I didn't get a shot of it, but they were also preparing for the afternoon because they were bringing sandwiches. But nice quick spot to go for coffee and a beverage before you start your day. As I mentioned, we actually stayed not too far from the marina, and it's a hustle and bustle area, and obviously where the port and the cruise ships come. So
very touristy too down there.
Yes, definitely very touristy, and they will likely take your money for any kind of excursions that you want. And we did that. We did a glass bottom boat tour. There we are with our life vest on, headed out to the Arch, which is a rock formation.
Right. Famous in Cabo.
Right, at the southern tip. And it was a fun boat ride.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Right.
I think they throw food out so the fish, you can see the fish lined up under your boat. And even on the ride out from the marina, we saw several sea lions either on boats, people's boats, on the back, resting or swimming out in the bay as well. So
right, so it really was more about a photo op, because we got there and of course got the obligatory photo that the glass bottom boat tour operators took.
And they sell you group shots when you get back.
Right, so it definitely is a money-making opportunity, but it was a lot of fun. So after that, we of course were thirsty and hungry, so we stopped by Herradero restaurant that was there in the marina. Had fantastic strawberry margaritas with a tahini rim.
Muy fuerte. Very strong with a lot of liquor in it.
Yes, and the couple that were sitting at the table behind us, they had gotten this chorizo fundido and convinced us to try it. And you see that awesome. I gave it a 2 thumbs up, that it was a really nice little snack at the middle of the day. So Cabo's very lively, very walkable, the area that we were in. And like I said, I think we walked 10,000 steps a day.
Got a lot of steps.
This is actually like a little plaza town square.
Right across from Cabo Cafe.
Cabo Cafe, there was a museum there in that open area. While we were there, we saw them setting up for, it looked like a music recital or a reception. We actually sat on one of the benches and recorded a video about the American Dream, which I will link in case you want to see that. But it was nice and comfortable and quiet.
Peaceful.
Even in the middle of the hustle and bustle of the city. So nice to know that in the midst of the city, there still was this area that was green space.
Yes.
And so the next day,
we went to Fiore Bakery, which was awesome. We had a couple smoothies as well as a cinnamon roll.
Right.
And we could only eat actually half of it in one sitting, so I had to finish the second half off for breakfast the next day. But you can see the pastries there.
But this was definitely a nice spot for breakfast or for lunch. They did also have sandwiches. And that's a shot of that humongous cinnamon roll that was very fresh and tasty. And a lot of people were co-working, so it was a nice spot to just kind of hang out. Joyce and I talked about if we ever came back to Cabo, it'd be a nice place to bring our laptops or our iPads and come and get some work done.
Right.
So one thing about everything that we had was just so fresh. These were strawberry banana smoothies that we ordered, and you could tell that they were made with fresh fruit and the freshest ingredients.
And they weren't overly sweet, so that was a nice change from the way they make smoothies here in America.
And then on our last night, Mother Flower, and this is another don't miss restaurant if you come to Cabo. The vibe is really cool. They play a lot of 90s R&B music in there, and as you can see, it's an open kitchen. They have high tops and tables. We actually got one in the corner. I do recommend making reservations. The drinks were on point. You see that we had a few bebidas before our meal. And then we got tacos for dinner that were reasonably priced. So the $90, 90 pesos ended up being about $5 a taco. And I had
fish taco was on point.
Yes.
As you can see, it's on the far left.
Yeah, the bottom left, Jice had a fish taco that he raved about. So Mother Flower, good spot for brunch and dinner. We highly enjoyed that. And that was our trip. So when we left, again, about 40-minute drive to the airport. We did get an a Uber to take us back to the airport, and that worked out fine. And as Mexican residents, which we are, we stopped by the INM office on the far left of the ticketing level to get our passport stamped. It is not necessary, and sometimes that office is closed, but when we were there and when we left, it was staffed, so we had no problems getting our passport stamps, dropping off our bags, and then the obligatory walk through the duty-free area to see if there's any other
merchandise or food you want to buy before you get on the plane. And I tried on the big sombrero there.
Pose for the camera, Jice.
Yes.
And that was our trip, and we actually ended up staying about an extra hour or so longer than we had planned because our flight to Dallas was delayed. But we hope that this has been a good video for you. Tell us in the comments if you've gone to Cabo, if you're planning on going to Cabo. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next Gen X Quench video.
Gracias.
Adios.
Adios.